Sword and Shield alternate art cards. We've got a ton to look at today, and we're going to discuss the price movement on these cards and whether or not it's a good time to purchase some of these treasured cards from the Sword and Shield era. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining all the fun we have here. Today, we are going to be talking about some of the most beautiful special illustration alternate art cards from the Sword and Shield era, the ones that are actually cheap in my opinion, and I want to share that information with you and honestly ask the question, do you think that it's a perfect time to buy these cards? Do you think you should wait a little longer? Do you think that they're going to recover soon? Or do you think they're going to go down? Let's find out as we take a look at the very first card here, which is Miriam from the Scarlet and Violet base set. This is the most expensive card, the most expensive single in the Scarlet and Violet base set, which is fascinating to me, sitting at $33.51. That is incredibly cheap for a card that is literally the chase card of an entire set. Now, the boxes, mind you, are pretty cheap. Scarlet and Violet base set is the cheapest booster box that you can get from the Scarlet and Violet era. But if you look at the price movement here, it did bottom out fairly recently at the end of November, beginning of December at $26.02 and currently sitting at $33.51. Meaning that it's actually getting some buyers on the market right now. If you look at the one-year trend though, you can see there's a huge drop right at release, and it's been kind of going down ever since, except for the last few weeks. Next card on the list that I wanted to show you guys today is another card from the Scarlet and Violet era, and that is the Paldean Evolved Iono 269 out of 193. This card is phenomenal. I love the artwork on this. I love the fact that you got Eevee there and Pikachu, two fan favorites, in the artwork. I love the look of her face. She's got like fangs, she looks angry, she looks cute. I just love it. It's a fantastic card, and it's the chase card from Paldea Evolved, currently sitting at $77.09, and it's really bottomed out lately. If you look at the one-year trend, as you can see, when it was just released, it was sitting at just over $100. So the fact that it's sitting this low, and it's been sitting this low for quite some time, makes me think that maybe it is a great time to buy these cards. Remember, this is the chase card from the set. So let's say the set gets out of print, and into the future, most booster boxes, pretty much every single Pokemon booster box does rise in value. Don't you think that this card is going to rise in value as well, along with the box price? I think so. So maybe it is a good time to buy this. Maybe you should wait a little longer for the set to be completely out of print, but nonetheless, let me know down below in the comment section. Next up here is Lugia V alternate art from Silver Tempest, a beautiful card here, a phenomenal card, the best card from the Silver Tempest set, currently sitting at $116.65 for its market price. It actually bottomed out just a few weeks ago, sitting at about $114.24 from January 15th to 21st. Now, Silver Tempest, it is the very last set from the Sword and Shield era, and obviously if you guys have seen, there were some like god boxes and you can get like so many alternate arts. I think Cool Trainer Ryan opened a few of them from those Costco tins, the treasure chest, so kind of wild. So something to definitely bear in mind, but I think it's definitely bottomed out now, and it might be a good time to buy, but let me know if you think so down below in the comment section. The next card here is another fantastic card from the original 151. It is an alternate art Aerodactyl V from Lost Origin, a phenomenal card. Not the most expensive card from the Lost Origin set, that would be Giratina, but still, look at it, $82.27. I think that's a great price to potentially buy right now for this. It is the second most expensive card in this set. It's a great set overall, and these are very difficult to pull. And will it go down any further? Let me know down below in the comment section. I think it might be a good time for me personally to buy a single copy of this. Next up here we have Machamp V, another card, another Pokemon from the 151 original starters. It is the Astral Radiance most expensive card. It is the chase card from that set. And again, I want to bring up the point that, you know, if these boxes go up in price, you're going to expect these cards to go up with them. And right now it's currently only sitting at $82.79, which is incredibly cheap. If you look at the 1 month trend right here, it's been bottoming out, it's been getting a buy, bottoms out again, and right now it's actually at its lowest point at $82.79. Might be a really good time to buy this. Obviously an iconic Pokemon, one of the original Pokemon, and I think the artwork is phenomenal on this card. Next up here we have another card from the Sword and Shield era. It is the Battle Styles chase card. It's the alternate art Tyranitar V, obviously a card and Pokemon from the Neo block, currently sitting at $94.35, and it is more expensive than the Machamp, but as you can see here, it actually bottomed out at January 1st to January 7th at about $90.48. It actually had quite a substantial rise, all the way up to $108.67 in the second to third week of October. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Is it a good time to buy this card? I really love the artwork on this. He's just in a food coma right there, holding his belly. He's got someone else kind of peering at him from behind a tree as well. Just really cool artwork, and obviously a very iconic Pokemon. Now the last card is one that I can't believe that it's not more expensive than it actually is right now, and is the Brilliant Stars chase card. It is Charizard V alternate art. Now, when you think of the most popular Pokemon of all time, right? Charizard's got to be, if it's not the first, it's got to be the second, or at the very least the third. It's definitely in most people's top 3. Charizard fighting Venusaur, beautiful artwork. I actually think that the artwork on this card is actually better than the Charizard SAR from 151, but if you disagree, let me know down below in the comment section. I just find it fascinating. It's currently sitting at $116.74. It did bottom out at the end of October, October 23rd to 29th, sitting at $103.30. I believe that was the cheapest that this card ever was. And yes, as you can see, the 1-year chart would actually show that, but it has been on the rise ever since. You know, still, it has a lot of room, in my opinion, to go up. I think a lot of people kind of dumped this card to buy the 151 card, and now it's actually going up in value. And because I believe personally that this Charizard V is one of the best Charizard artworks we ever got, period, from a Pokemon card. But if you disagree as well, let me know down below in the comment section. But more importantly, let me know if any of the cards that we've discussed in today's video, do you believe you think is a great time to buy any of the singles from today's video, whether it's the Scarlet and Violet ones, whether it's the ones from the Sword and Shield era. Let me know if you think it's a perfect time to buy these cards. For me, personally, the card that I want the most, that I've never pulled yet, usually I like to pull these cards, but I might actually bite the bullet and buy some of these singles, especially the Charizard V alternate art. Beautiful artwork on this card, phenomenal card, and it's super iconic, battling another one of the original starters, third evolution there with Venusaur in the background. Just a beautiful card all around, and I absolutely love it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.